Somebody please give William a trophy, because he has earned the trophy of the king of laziness, my family. Or should I say, the prince of laziness, my family. That should be his title. Prince William, the prince of laziness. Because my family, right now, basically, people are calling out Prince William because he is refusing to travel to Australia in his capacity as the president of the Football Association. Go there and watch the match between England and Australia, my family. Because my family, right now, the FIFA Women's World Cup final is this week. And England's women team, the Lionesses, have managed to be able to get to the finals. They have played so well. And my family, Prince William, who is on vacation, was asked, hey, look, is William gonna go? Because he is the president of the FA, the Football Association. And he's like, look, I ain't coming. I am not coming. I'll be supporting them and cheering them on from an undisclosed location as he continues to enjoy his vacation. William is saying that, look, when I'm on vacation, I don't want to be bothered at all. But my family, what's also of interest so much, my family, is how some so-called carnival of so-called experts themselves, like the late Queen's former press secretary, here's what he said on Twitter. Because my family is like all of them know how lazy William is, and they're supporting his laziness. Please kindly hear these words, kindly. And I quote, there is a lot of media huffing and puffing as to whether Prince William should go to FIFA Women's World Cup in Sydney, Australia. Consider flight over 20 hours, security costs to the Australians, and the carbon footprint. He's damned if he does and damned if he doesn't. Stay home, sir, and like the rest of us, watch it on TV. That's what Dickie Arbiter said. And my family, do you know what this basically reminds me of? Actually, I'm angry because of what happened to Harry. Prince Harry was afraid in the past when Meghan had suicidal thoughts. He was afraid of what the optics would look like if he did not attend an engagement and missed an engagement. He was afraid of how it will look. And my family, Meghan told Harry, please don't leave me here. I'm going with you. Please, please don't leave me here. And Harry went with Meghan. And years later, we learned that Meghan had suicidal thoughts, my family. And at that time, she was pregnant. But the abuse, insults, racism towards her was taking a huge toll on Meghan. And never forget, the royal family kept quiet and never said a word to defend Meghan, or even to condemn the abuse towards Meghan. And to this day, they continue refusing to condemn the abuse towards Meghan and clearly endorsing the abuse towards Meghan. That is what is happening. So my family, years ago, Prince Harry was afraid to miss an engagement because of optics. But here, Prince William, my family, who is the president of the Football Association, saying that, hey, look, I ain't going because he does not want to, break or end his vacation, even just pause it a little to go to Australia to watch the final between Australia and England women's team. My family, I find William's actions utterly despicable. But more, I find how this so-called carnival or so-called experts are covering for William even more and more despicable. How they're covering for him, how they're protecting William's laziness. I find it utterly despicable. Harry was afraid to even miss an engagement because of optics, because of how it would look, what the press would say, how they'd attack Meghan if Harry would miss an engagement. But right now, here we're having Carnival, also called experts, justifying William's laziness. I find that even more and more utterly despicable. I find their actions even more and more utterly despicable. And my family, here is what Kaiser said about what's happening right now. Now, Prince William, as you all know, is the king of laziness. William has been president of the Football Association for years. And he has used that position to A, hang out with athletes. B, go to football games and count it as work in the court circular that he was working. My family, it reminds me of how King Milton, put a phone call as an engagement in the court circular. And they're called working royals. Now, my family, Prince William would count going to a game as work. William also pretends to care about racism and mental health in football, but clearly not when Meghan is subjected to racism, not when Archie is racially abused at just a few hours old. William says nothing. My family. And William happens to be the FA president, meaning the Football Association president, during a period where everything has come together perfectly for England's women's national team, the Lionesses. And my family, England's women team have been playing so well in recent years, winning the Women's Euros last year and making it to the FIFA Women's World Cup final this week. And William was watching the semi-final from an undisclosed location in England, he said. And he tweeted out his congratulations to England's women football team on Wednesday. And immediately, there was speculation about whether he would fly last minute to Australia to watch the final. However, William's people have said this to tabloid media, to tabloids, that of course, he would not cut off his month-long vacation to do a few days of, my family, what they call work. Just attending a football game, my family. And Kaiser says this, that don't give me any BS about art flop. Meaning Arch of my family. William's so-called environmental prize. There are plenty of commercial flights to Australia, and there's nothing really on William's schedule. It is his job to promote English football. And the Lionesses are doing this amazing thing. Well, first of all, making it to the final. And their patron can't even be bothered to show up. Well, people are able to notice Prince William's laziness yet again, especially because Spain's Queen Letizia is taking time out from a much busy schedule to fly down to support the team, my family. The team, my family, basically. That's what she's doing. And my family, please kindly hear this, what has been said. Prince William and even the Prime Minister of UK, Rishi Sunak's decision not to travel to support England at the Women's World Cup final has sparked anger, as Spain's Queen Letizia announced her attendance in Australia. And Crystal Palace confirmed that Prince William, who is president of the Football Association, would not be making a trip down under, but instead will be roaring on the Lionesses from home. That is what is being said that William will be doing with family. Or maybe right now he is spending some quality time with his alleged mistress, my family. That's what I believe. And Prince William, a so-called champion of the fight against climate change, is believed to be concerned by the impact of flying across the world for a very short period of time. My family, you know what? I'm sorry. Because honestly, I know they have to cover for William. I get it. They have to do some PR for him. I get that they have to cover for him. I understand that. But my family, to use, the fight against climate change as an excuse not to attend, the Women's World Cup, my family, that is not an excuse. That is not an excuse. That is not an excuse. And sadly, once again, the air continues to be protected from backlash. Once again, using nonsense excuses, my family, that don't even make sense. I find what's happening just utterly wrong and utterly disgraceful. My family, if William does not want to be the president of the Football Association, then he should resign. Because if you are the president of the FA, then here's what you do. You get on a flight and go and support the women's team. But sadly, the misogyny is on full display. You can see the misogyny in exactly why Prince William does not want to go to Australia to go and support the women's team. My family, a guy who has been seen pointing his finger at his own wife, and then my family, from what we are told in Harry's memoir spare, even pointed his finger at Meghan. My family, from what we can clearly see, Prince William is misogynistic towards women. Because if it was the men's team, if it was men playing at the World Cup, William would go there. That's what he would do. If the England's men's team had made it to the final of the World Cup, William would have gone there. And that is a fact. Even the Prime Minister of England would have gone there. But because it is the women's team playing, they won't go there. It is utterly despicable and disgraceful what the royal family and even the Prime Minister Sunak is doing. Refusing to support the women's team by attending the match personally in Australia. William does not want to cut off his vacation short for just a while. My family, there's a problem with William being pampered. I have a problem with this, my family, because of him being pampered and protected all his life, he has turned out to be someone who can't control his temper, someone who is a bully, someone who demands deference from anyone who is lower in the line of succession, and even the women who married the royal family. It's utterly despicable of Prince William, utterly despicable and just so wrong, my family. My family, kindly also hear this, what is being said basically. Utter laziness from Prince William. Utter laziness. And also, the Prime Minister will also not be in attendance for the weekend showpiece event in Australia. But if Rupert Murdoch snaps his finger and says, hey, look, I want a meeting with you on Monday, Rishi Sunak will do everything in his power to please Rupert Murdoch or the owner of Daily Mail, Rothmere. The family, it's utterly despicable what they are doing. And my family, now William and the Prime Minister's absence has sparked fury from some commentators who felt that they should have committed to the visit. I mean, my family, it's not like William is doing anything. He's on vacation. My family. And my family, now someone said this, that Prince William, as president of the FA, is not going to the Women's World Cup final. We should be told why not. It's a long way, and Australia has not had a visit by him or the king since Charles came to the throne. And that is the problem. If the final was in Europe, he'd be there. My family, I can understand really why William doesn't want to show up there, even. Not just because he's lazy, because of the huge star power that Harry and Meghan, have in Australia. We saw how the public were there to cheer on Harry and Meghan. If William goes there and there's no one, my family, that will be a huge hit on Prince William's ego, a huge, huge hit on him. That will hurt him. So clearly, my family, that's one of the reasons why William doesn't want to go to Australia. Clearly, my family. As you know, ever since the backlash that William and Kate got after their failed Caribbean tour, clearly, there's a reason why none of them don't want to go on international tours anymore, because they're so afraid of being embarrassed, humiliated. And that's why I say the people who abuse and smear Harry and Meghan would never be able to last even a day in Harry and Meghan's shoes. And that is the truth and nothing but the truth. My family, someone called Mando Reid, the leader of the Women's Equality Party, said this, and I quote, "No chance that Prince William would be missing in action if the England men's football team made it to the World Cup final. No chance." And one other football fan said this, FA President Prince William who's on his summer break, on vacation, my family will not attend the Women's World Cup final. I would have thought it was the kind of thing FA presidents did. William, resign. Resign. If the job is too much for you, then resign. As the FA president, William should have been in Australia. My family, clearly, he's too busy on vacation. My family, clearly, he does not want to cut his vacation short. And yet they're always on vacation, my family. Always. My family, someone else said that it speaks volumes. The Prime Minister and the whole family can't be bothered to attend England Women's World Cup final, even in a Commonwealth country. My family, William is getting so much backlash, my family, because of what he's doing. However, the Royal Spanish Football Federation has confirmed that Queen Letizia and her 16-year-old daughter, Infanta Sofia, will be jetting to Australia for the match. The pair will sit in the presidential box at the Arco Stadium, but won't be joined by King Felipe, who is busy with other official duties. My family. But the part that got me as to how they're trying to explain why William can't go there is that they're saying that William is a huge champion of the fight against climate change, and that's why he can't go. My family. No, family propaganda is just clearly too much. And my family, you know, as much as I'm laughing, it's sad that because of how William is so protected, he has turned out to be someone who is not a good person. Someone who would call his own late mother chased to hearted paranoid to please the Tory press. Someone who would do to his own brother what was done to his own late mother. He would brief against his own brother and also his brother's wife. That's because he can't stand seeing Harry and Meghan's popularity. My family, I find that utterly disgraceful from Prince William, my family. My family, Prince William flies around in a helicopter everywhere he goes. He uses that helicopter like a taxi. It's his. It belongs to him. And that same person is saying that, listen, because I'm an advocate of climate change, you know, I can't go there because, you know, I'm not going to take all that time going to just watch a game, you know, and be on a flight for so many hours just to watch, you know, the women's team playing in the World Cup final. That's what William is saying right now. That's the message he's sending to people. My family, it's just not the right message. It is just not the right message. And my family, and even Queen Letizia of Spain is going there, but William is too busy. William is too busy. The man who flies around in a helicopter says that he cares about climate change. My family, he is so pampered and protected by the tablet, the royal family, that even when he is doing something wrong, that some individuals will defend him. Will tell him, William, enjoy your break. Enjoy your vacation. My family, it's utterly disgraceful what we keep on seeing time and time again of how William is protected time and time again, even when he does things which are wrong, my family. William remains protected. And no wonder he can't control his temper. No wonder he's someone who would sell his own mother just to get some good press. No wonder. No wonder he would sell out his own brother just to make himself look good. No wonder. And sadly, that's who they call the next king of the UK. Utterly wrong and utterly disgraceful. My family, and I also want you to hear what Dr. Shola said in response to this, news that William won't be attending the Women's World Cup final. Now, Dr. Shola said this, and I quote, "What a sexist stance to take not to support the Lionesses at World Cup 2023 in person as president of the Football Association. And what other failure by Prince William to lead by example. We know that men's football is treated differently. What a joke of a president. Deplorable decision coming from Prince William. He is showing the world his misogyny towards women. Just like how he was misogynistic towards Meghan, he's also showing his misogyny towards the women's team, my family. That's what William is doing, my family. And it is so, so wrong. I'm appalled by William's actions. Completely appalled. William, step down right now as the president of the FA. Step down right now. You are not fit to be the president of the Football Association. You are not fit. And that is the truth and nothing but the truth, William. And that is the truth and nothing but the truth, William. You are not fit. My family. My family, even someone said that I would have thought that as FA president, attending a World Cup final would be one of his core responsibilities, especially in this case with William's involvement. But clearly, my family, Willie is on vacation and he does not want to break his vacation, even for just a while. Utterly despicable from Prince William. An utterly despicable move by Prince William. All he had to do is go there, cut some ribbons, do something. But that's not what William wants to do. He wants to continue enjoying his vacation. And his job is just about cutting ribbons. That's all. William, stop being lazy. Stop being lazy, William. Stop being lazy. If it was Harry, right now, tabloids will be demanding that he goes there immediately. Morning shows, evening shows, afternoon shows would be dedicated to attacking Harry. If this was Harry. My family, because it's William, the heir, it's like, William, enjoy your vacation. Utterly despicable, utterly despicable, utterly despicable from UK media and also William because of his laziness, my family. And my family, it is what we have become accustomed to coming from Prince William. He loves to be lazy. That's just who he is. That's just what, how he normally behaves. He likes to be lazy. And my family, it's so sad that people in the UK will one day be calling Prince William, the king, really. And right now, the royals are on vacation. And they call themselves working royals. Utterly despicable, And my family, now please tell me what your thoughts what your thoughts are about William refusing to go to a women's final. I want to hear your opinion on that, please, my family. You know? And with that and so much more, stay tuned on this video. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Libet, and Doria, Raglan, and all of you members of Squad at Home. He never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. My family, William must be called out for his laziness, my family. William, stop being lazy. Take a break from vacation and go and do some work. Otherwise, quit your position as the president of the FA. William, otherwise quit. Stay tuned on this video. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of Laziness Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Laziness Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.